don't tell anyone. Today we're going to talk about 3 secret strategies that can skyrocket your website traffic. I hope you'll stick around. Hi, I'm Cherise Marie, and I help entrepreneurs just like you supercharge their marketing strategies using Pinterest so they can have the impact and income that they dream of. If that sounds like something you're interested in, you should hit that subscribe button below. So my very first secret for you guys is the tribal method. And what it is, it's actually using Tailwind and Pinterest. Because guys know, I love me some Pinterest. I am a Pinterest fanatic. I love it. It's fun. It's interesting. It is unique. And it's absolutely a great way to get a lot of really free, really high quality, really targeted traffic really easily. And you guys know that I say that all the time. So how do we do this? It is using something in Tailwind called Tailwind Tribes. So Tailwind Tribes, you would set up your Pinterest account like normal, and then you go apply for Tailwind, or sign up for Tailwind like normal. There is a free trial, and then after that it is paid, but I think it's like 100 pins or something. It's quite a robust trial. And I'm going to link in the description below with how to sign up using my affiliate link, because why not, right? You've signed up for Tailwind. Now I want you to go into the Tailwind Tribes tab and sign up for a couple of tribes that are in your niche or related to your niche. So then you want to go in, and you've already hopefully created some pins of your own. Go in and share them in the tribe. Tailwind walks you through all of this, makes it really crystal clear. You can ignore their first suggestions for tribes. They're going to be pretty awful. But they do have a search thing where you can then go in and search for tribes that are actually in your niche, as opposed to the generic kind of not helpful ones that they have in the suggestions. And then the point of sharing things with your tribe is that you are sharing them with other people who are probably putting out better content stuff than anyone else on Pinterest, who are also looking to grow their audience, so they are users, and you are then going to be able to find their content and share it with your audience, knowing that, again, they are active users, they're really still a company, the pins are going to be reasonably fresh and reasonably, you're pretty sure that they're going to actually link to the thing that you're thinking. And it's going to be more value that you can bring to your audience, because with Pinterest, everything, when it comes to building an audience, everything is about building that value, is about creating an engagement with your community where you are presenting fantastic ideas for them, and they are following you and potentially, clicking your links, finding out more, becoming curious, and becoming clients. They're joining the client ladder from attraction marketing, which is basically what Pinterest is. So the trick with Tailwind Tribes is that you're not asking the other tribe members to become your clients. You're not asking them to be the ones to click on these things. You're actually asking them to share it with their followers, because they're also doing attraction marketing. They're also trying to present amazing things for their clients to get them engaged, to share value, and hopefully their clients and their followers, and then their followers' are sharing this information. They're sharing your pins. They're clicking on them if they're interested. They are moving into your funnels and becoming one of your clients. That's the goal with Tailwind Tribes. So that is a really good way to get you some fantastic, high quality, amazing, fantastic traffic to your things, is Tailwind Tribes. Okay, so that is secret number 1. Secret number two. is I stole this actually from, and I'm shamelessly admitting that I stole it. I'm going to link though. So there's going to be a link in the description, and I'm probably going to put a card somewhere here to his video about it because I noticed that he did a video. Caffeinated Blogger came up with, this was something that other people were doing, but he kind of labeled it and gave you a really good hands-on, in-depth view of how to do this. I'm just doing an overview because this is just the 3 secrets. I could just do a whole video of 20 minutes or whatever on that, but I'm not going to. So this is called the reverse pitch method. We all know how a regular pitch goes, right? You find your keywords, you write some amazing content, you ask other people to link to it. Maybe you're sharing it on Facebook and hoping people will share it. Maybe you're sharing it on Instagram and hoping people will share it. Maybe you're even posting it on Pinterest and in Tailwind Tribes and hoping that people will share it. But that doesn't always get you the results that you want. Sometimes you need just that next step up. And the next step up in this case is called the reverse pitch. And it helps with content creation. So rather than hearing crickets at the end of it, you're hearing something more interesting. You're hearing clicks. Click, click, click. Did you hear those clicks? I hope you heard those clicks. I clicked my mouse just so that you could have clicks. Okay, so what it is essentially, you still start the same. You still figure out what your keywords are that you want to target, but then instead of writing something yourself, you go to your competition and you invite them to give you a quote or a tip or some advice, preferably something with stats, preferably something that's kind of a little longer. They can take up, up to 300-400 words. Yay! Even better, hello. And in exchange, they get to include a link to their free thing or a blog post or something of theirs that they want. And they also get credit. So you're pitching that to them, that if they give you this, then they get 2 things that are valuable to them. They get exposure because it's their name gets known, and they get to link their content from your website, which is a backlink, which is everybody wants backlinks, right? That's the name of the game when you have a website, is how many backlinks can I get and how much quality can they be? So if you are approaching your competition who are maybe just a couple of steps above you, not quite, well, at your level or a couple steps above you, maybe a couple of the top dogs in your niche as well, just to see. They probably won't come back to you because they'll be like, oh, she's new, I don't really want to do anything with her. But you can probably get a few of those just slightly above you people because they still remember what it feels like to be hungry. And so what happens is if you pitch to say 20 or 30 people and you get 10 or 15 really great, juicy tips, pieces of advice, pieces of information, all you have to do then is just put them together with some really high quality content of your own writing in between them that links them together, put them in an order that makes sense, and voila. You just wrote a blog post that has a ton of outgoing links. Yay, great for SEO. And it has a ton of other people's names in it, which is also good for SEO because they might be getting searched. And if they're searched, then this might get noticed on Google and they might be like, oh, and there's also this weird little post over here. So it's a really great way for you to get your content noticed in a couple of different ways. So it gives you a lot of really good links and other ways to rank this post, okay? So plus it's really quality because you've got a lot of other people's input, you've got a lot of really great ideas in there, okay? So then, once you've got that and you've published it, send the link to everybody and say, oh, and your audience would probably really like to read this and to know that you were all, invited to do this roundup. why don't you share it with your audience? I bet they'd really like it. Just gently. We're not pushy. We're not saying you must. We're not saying, oh my God, if you don't. We're just saying you people might really like this because your content was really bang on. Your tip was amazing. Maybe you could even say something about that, right? Like, your tip was amazing. Let's share this. And if they're sharing it on their social media platforms as well, then it's going to get even more traffic. The key with this, the big secret with this is and it's the same with Tailwind Tribes. Both of these are about growing your reach by using the power of leveraging the power of other people's platforms as well. So say for both of these, say you have 50 or 100 followers, or people who are subscribed, or people who pay attention to you. Say you've got 100, okay? And the people that you picked to share your thing with each have 100 as well. And say there's 10 of them, and they each have 100 people. That is 1,000 people more than you were reaching before. 1,000. And that's if they only have 100 followers. What if every single one of them has 250 people on their list? Or 250 Facebook or Pinterest followers? It's easy to really exponentially just go crazy with the numbers on this without even really thinking about it. And that one piece of content, that works for years and years and years and years. And if you've done number 2, the reverse pitch, and then you share it into Tailwind Tribes, even more people are looking at it. These are genius tips to multiply them together. Now, the third secret number 3, it's a little less sharing, and it's a little more about what you are doing within your website itself. And it is winning the snippet. And if you haven't heard yet, Google has recently, they've changed the way that they do their search results. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but right under all of the ads, which are a lot harder now to spot that they're ads, by the way, I don't know if you noticed that too, but right underneath the ads, there is one result that comes up first, and it includes the answer for what you are looking for. That is called the snippet. If you can win the snippet, you are above everyone else. It's called position 0 in marketing. Position 0. Remember that, because position 1 in the ranking, fantastic. Position 0, it's like the holy grail of marketing. It really is. It's so powerful to be in position 0. So how do you get there? The secret to this, and I go into it in more detail in my article on this topic, is to really focus all of your attention on answering the question that you want to rank for in a very, very clear, concise way. It's that simple. Ask the question, answer the question. Write the keyword phrase, that nice long tail keyword phrase. I love my long tail keyword phrases. And then write what they need to do, how they need to do it. You're basically answering the 5 W's. Remember the 5 W's from school? If you're Canadian, the W5. Who, what, where, when, and how. Who, what, where, when, how. If you answer the W5 in that snippet section, the piece that you want Google to notice and to say, oh, that's the answer to this question, then you will win the snippet, provided everything else is right. Now, you also have to be paying attention to keywords. You have to be paying attention to making sure that that your blog post is written correctly, that it makes sense, that it is full of content that's actually helpful and useful, and that you have a chance to rank for it. You don't want to pick keywords, and in all of these cases, you don't want to pick keywords that are so big that all the big boys are taking them on, because you'll never rank for them. You want the keywords where you have a shot at ranking for them. And that is so incredibly valuable. When you find the ability to understand how to rank for keywords, everything in your life changes, because it makes life easier as an online marketer. It really does. When you are an online entrepreneur and you are struggling and you are creating content, blogs, articles, YouTube videos, whatever it may be, if you're creating content and you're just not getting anywhere with it, chances are you are going after keywords that are not going to get you anywhere. And that's okay. That's an easy fix. It really is. I don't have any videos for myself, but I will find one and I will link it up here somewhere that you can go look at that will talk all about keywords and keyword research and how important it is and how to actually do keyword research in a way that makes sense. It's probably going to be an income school video because I love the way that they approach keyword research. I absolutely do. Okay, so that's it. That is the 3 keys to how to get more traffic on your website. If you use all 3 of these, you will supercharge your marketing in a crazy way. And I hope that you are enjoying this content. I hope that you're liking the format. This is video number 5 on this channel, and I'm really excited to continue to provide really high quality, really in-depth, really informative information. Oh my goodness, really powerful information that gives you the answers that you're looking for and that allows you to really supercharge your marketing. And Kitty Cat is about to make a visit. So if that's your jam, hit that subscribe button below, and we'll talk to you later. Bye. Churro, you make me nuts, kitten.